Guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about the couple Fortune and Stephen Nwankwo that has been accused of killing their maid, a 19-year-old maid, April 2020 at the residence at Ogundola Street in Bariga area, Lagos. On the non-guilty plea, the Directorate of Public Prosecutors commenced trial with 8 witnesses to come and prove the case against the couple. When the couple started defending themselves during the hearing on January 17, 2022, they told the court on that day, on the preceding day in their hearing, that before the incident, Joy had been caught stealing noodles and was beaten because she was fond of stealing foodstuff at home. Then afterwards, Fortune said that on that day of the incident, she had already discussed with Joy, and Joy apologized and promised that she was not going to steal again. She said on the following day, in which in the kitchen, she called Joy severally, but she did not hear any response from Joy. So she went inside Joy's room. Then she saw Joy hanging on the ceiling in her room. She screamed and she said she called her husband, and she told her husband in a dialect that Joy has already hanged herself, which she said her husband also screamed. And later, as she called their neighbors to come and see what Joy had already done to herself. Then afterwards, her husband called their father to tell the father about the incident that had happened, that Joy had already killed herself. Then they went to the police station. They went to the police station to report about the incident. Then the police told them to write some statements down about the incident. After writing the statements, the police detained them. And while in detention, their DNA, their thumbprints, their blood samples were also taken. And later, they were remanded in Kirikiri prison. During the court proceedings, both the prosecutors and the defense team adopted their final written addresses. Then the Justice Ogala Oyindamola of the Ikeja High Court, Lagos, had fixed July 7th for the judgment day for the couples. The question is, from my own point of view, I feel like at every point in marriage where you start having kids, you will have to work, your husband has to go to work, you need help. But a 19-year-old girl is too old, because at the end of the day, when they want to scold her, and probably if she needs beating when she do something wrong, she might not be able to take it in, because she feel like probably they are punishing her and she will not just want to take it. I feel like at the end of the day, even if you want to go ahead and have a maid, if you need help, go for someone younger, not somebody that is too old for you to handle. So let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. So moving on, guys, there is a 54-year-old man that has turned himself to a serial rapist. His name is Michael Olise. He is a pastor. He's an assistant pastor of the church Anointed Choosing Vessel Ministry in Okota, Lagos. He said to have defiled his friend's daughters, in which the prosecution has convincingly proved that the charges of defilement against Olise beyond any reasonable doubt. In the testimony of the defendant, portrayed him as a serial rapist who took turn to defile his friend's daughter. What a disloyal and untrustworthy pastor who shamelessly had sexual intercourse with his friend's children who were entrusted in his care. He has been found guilty and he was sentenced to life imprisonment. According to the prosecution counsel, Mrs. Olufunke Adegoke said Olise had committed the crime sometimes in November 2017 in Ago around Okota area, Lagos. The defendant defiled some survivors after their father entrusted them in his care and traveled to the village for a burial. And she said Olise then had sexual intercourse with these children. Olise threatened these children that father would be jobless if they told anyone about the sexual intercourse. She also said that Olise was caught by one of the neighbors after he had chased one of the survivors in the compound and dragged her pants. So I feel like parents should not entrust their kids or children with anyone, or they just feel like they can just choose any random adults to keep their children in care of them. So even if they are going to leave their children in care of someone, an adult, they should look for someone that is responsible, not someone that they had already heard or knew that he had committed some crime some times ago. So parents should teach their children how to speak up if they are being touched, if they are being mishandled. There will be punishment for anyone that tries this with their children. This kind of thing, imagine this is a pastor, they would have trusted him, but in his inner self, he's not a pastor, he's portraying to everyone. So parents should enlighten their children. Do not leave your children anyhow for an irresponsible adult. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, likes, comments, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Adios.
1, 2, 3, 4.